Hi friends. Sometimes we brainstorm together with the team in search of the best solutions. Every day there are many proposals for the implementation of different schemes for attracting an audience. An offer from the team, from participants, from partners, and from other people. That ideas are drawn from cases used in the cryptocurrency market. Usually, these are passive income ideas, because it's such an offer that is especially attractive to a wide audience. I'm often told, look how others do it, how it is usually done. There are many proven cases that are really effectively attract an audience. We must use them, they say. Why reinvent the wheel? But the fact is that there are many cases from other projects to attract people. And we are interested in cases that keep long-term balance. We are not interested in one-time algorithm. Our development must be in demand for many, many years. And here, it turns out that in this regard, there is nowhere to draw ideas from. No one has thought it through before us. We have to create something new. We should be especially careful in creating passive income. There are a lot of temptation here. For developers, the temptation is easy attraction to simple schemes. And for users, the temptation is easy income. The simplicity of the scheme in itself is an advantage. But it is necessary that the puzzles come together. And here is where bugs in another's idea are constantly discovered. Passive income must be economically justified. We must be careful what we offer to our community, so that after any time our participants will always be glad that they have been with us all this time. This is a great responsibility. How to encourage people who come to us earlier but not take away the opportunity for those who come later. This is a dilemma that is usually overlooked. It seems that in most other projects, such questions are not even asked. There are a lot of attractive ideas that are used by others, but are unacceptable for us. For example, they say to me, look what a cool option. Let's do the same. Create an NFT and attract to the purchase by the fact that the very first buyer with all further resales receive 5% from each new resale of this NFT. How do you like that? It is attractive, isn't it? Imagine you bought once and then sold once, and that's it. And then you just get dividends. In addition, these NFTs are also expected to rise in price, so every subsequent 5% increases. This is cool. What's wrong here? The flaw is that this motivates anyone to be only the first buyer. Why user needs secondary purchase? The other will also want to be first, otherwise he loses. Why should I pay 5% to someone else if I want to get 5% myself? What is the advantage of the secondary buyer in this scheme? No benefits, no motivation, and this eliminates the advantage of the first. How to sell something that has depreciated by the fact of previous sale? In this case, where will the further sales with the coveted fees come from? This is fail. And the similar problems with most of the standard schemes that you will find in the NFT and DeFi market. There are a lot of examples when people count on the growth of NFTs, but their price only falls, and users are disappointed. Therefore, we are going the other way. There are no ready-made successful cases that we need, but we create them. Our participants had to wait a long time for the details of the information, but the time for implementation of the benefits for early participants is coming closer. We are in no hurry to disclose information because competitors copy everything we do. Secrets will be revealed on the eve of all launches, and there are a lot of launches and updates waiting for us. Most of them have been developed all this time, since the initial start of Meta Force. What should be a good example with an NFT? It should have a market logic for increasing demand. The earlier you buy, the more profitable. Demand increases the price. But the next buyer should also have a chance to benefit, and our system works to maintain and further increase demand. For example, royalty NFT. At the beginning, perhaps their value is not obvious to many participants at all. But soon the first accruals await us, and this fact will instantly increase the value. It is not necessary to solve this NFT, it's make profit. When the demand for them grows, another question will arise. How many will want to sell? And this is also a factor in future NFT price increase. In the future, we expect the emergence of new sources of turnover, which will increase accruals of royalty NFT. Obtaining, leveling, and upgrading these NFTs will become more and more difficult. So, early participants will feel their benefit because everything was easier for them. But later users also have their advantages. They do not have to wait as early participants. At the same time, further complication of obtaining an NFT and upgrading it will protect against devaluation. For those who want to get profitable NFT in an easier way than through the royalty program, there are many other options in Meta Force. For example, with our very first Matrix program will be associated another type of NFT, which can generate dividends from sales. This is possible only as long as they remain packed. In this form, they cannot be sold or transferred. That may seem like a disadvantage to some, but in this form of tokenomics, these conditions protect against depreciation, provide real opportunities that we announced. This NFT can be unpacked. In this case, accruals on it will stop, and it will acquire another properties, namely as a product for use in the metaverse. The value of such products will increase gradually, along with the understanding of the essence and possibilities of the metaverse. When we realize life in our metaverse, the values of its aspects will become much clearer to you, and we are working on it. All conditions and restrictions are thought out to maintain balance, and they require a very complex system. It is tempting to use simple schemes, but in order to prevent collapse, all elements must be activated. Yes, it's not easy. We've been working very hard all this time, but we work with pleasure, because we are breathtaking with creating of our meta world. Universe and all system components are currently being audited and tested. We have already passed a very thorough check. In general, everything is successful. We identify minor bugs and we fix them. There is every chance that everything will be ready before the end of the month. I know everyone is tired of waiting, but there is not much left before the launch, and soon you will finally see in practice that we created a really unique system, thanks to which we will make a revolution. You and I can do it because we are with you. Force.